All right, for these last few videos, I am going to talk a little bit about this document here, which is titled Rough Sample End of Course Assignment, Mr. Martin. Not only have I assigned the end of course assignment, I, like you, am also completing it. So what this is my draft of my end of course assignment, which I'm pretty much each day going back into, adding, revising, that sort of thing. So at any point in time that you want to click on this document and take a look at it, you can do so and see how it's coming along. The hope is that giving you access to my process helps you work through your own process. Now, first and foremost, I decided, in some ways, due to a lack of creativity, to use the most straightforward format imaginable, which is just to put everything in a Google Doc. If you have clicked on and thought about using the template that's included in the materials this week, I basically am using that template. That template is divided up into 4 sections, the first section being my why. And right now what I have is I have a lot of rough ideas. What I did was I tried to use some of the sentence starters just to kind of see what came up. For example, one of the sentence starters says, I am most inspired by. Considering my quick write that I'm including, considering my what's in my time since we left school, I'm realizing that what really inspires me, what still keeps me excited during this really, really weird time, is being around people who inspire me. My children inspire me. One of the reasons they inspire me is because they're so young and full of energy, and at this point in their lives, the future is whatever they want. I mean, the world is their oyster, speaking in cliche, and it's just so cool to watch that. Like the things they get excited about, it energizes me. You know, my son Caleb actually was just here in the back room with me while I was waiting for a video to upload, working on his drum set. Who knows? For all we know right now, he could end up being the next Travis Barker. If you can name the band Travis Barker drums with, you're awesome. Blink 182. But anyway, for all we know, he could be a professional musician. He could be a teacher. He could be a Division I basket. Who knows what he'll end up doing with his life? But he is pretty excited on a daily basis, just living his life and just doing things that he thinks is cool, and it's fun to watch it. So I'm really inspired by my son. I'm inspired by my wife. You know, a lot of times she's sitting in this chair teaching her students when I'm not in the chair, trying to do the same thing, and watching her record her videos and some of the ideas she comes up with. I find it inspiring. So people that are inspiring to me inspire me when I'm around them. So, I'm not sure exactly how that becomes a part of my claim of my why, but it's got me thinking a little bit. I realize that those who, and like I said, this is a live document. I'm constantly making changes to it, working with it. So I just noticed a typo and I fixed it. I realize that those who inspire me most are those to whom I feel connected, and also those, and right now that thought's incomplete. So, I don't know exactly how I'll word it, but one thing I also realize is part of what inspires me is part of my belief system, is part of what I think is my purpose, is feeling connected to people. I know that in circumstances I've been in where I feel like, people don't like me or don't care about me, I'm not comfortable. I don't do my best work. I'm not my best self when I'm in those situations. For example, my high school football team. My high school football team was, I don't know, it was kind of a caustic environment. Our coach was constantly yelling at us numerous times over, told me I, sucked and didn't know what I was doing. And as a result, I was never a great football player. Had that been a more positive environment, I think I could have thrived. I didn't feel connected though. It wasn't a group of individuals that I felt good being around. And as a result, I wasn't my best self. So part of my why is creating connections, feeling connected, trying to help others feel connected, and putting myself in positions where I feel connected. Back in a few.